I'm in Walmart, and I could have used a sweatshirt today. It's fucking freezing. Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am in Walmart, and I am here for a few things for my mother. Since I'm back from Memphis, I need to buy just a few things. I will be chatting with you in my car after today's shopping trip, so do stick around for that. So far, I got her, somebody's right behind me, a yellow squash, $1.28 per pound, and a zucchini, $1.28 a pound, also a squash. Now, I think I'm gonna pick up some tomatoes. You guys, I'm having a meltdown. I saw somebody I know, and I completely was a complete idiot the way I talked, the stuff I said. Oh, I hate that part of me, that I can't just get through something without, it's like I go to another place and I don't know what I'm saying. It's like I'm in a dream world and it's not reality. And then after I walk away, I'm like, why? So I'm struggling right now. But I wanted to point out that somebody shit on my mother's yellow squash. Seriously, the anxiety was so bad that I feel like just crying right now. I don't even know where to go. They need a room for people like me who can go lay down and rest after just having simple human contact. Okay, I need something in this area, but I can't think. I need a little bit of time to myself. Hang on. Yes, I need Prel for my mother. I was in such a good mood, and now I just feel like I'm a complete wreck. And it even started out with, her hugging me, coming up to hug me, and I was holding 3 tomatoes, and I just let go, and a tomato dropped on the floor. So speaking of the tomatoes, I got 3 tomatoes for my mother. $1.29 a pound, I think, or something like that. $1.28 or $1.29, same price as the yellow squash with shit on it. I'm so mad I can't find Prel. I don't know if it's because oh my God. I see some on the bottom shelf way in the back. $2.68. I wanted so much to be in a good mood. So sad. And seriously, no one needs to tell me how bad Prel is. Every time I talk about Prel, somebody wants to tell me that it's bad for hair. This bottle happens to be for my mother, who is 95. The fact that she even still has hair is remarkable. And she's gonna put whatever fucking shampoo she wants in it. I can't believe they don't have my mother's Great Value brand white sandwich bread. That's her favorite bread for the French toasts. Nancy will make those on Tuesday, but they have none. So I will wait and get that at Hannaford. She wanted some strawberry jelly or preserves. I'm just getting this Great Value strawberry fruit spread, which is $1.98 for, I can't tell, for this. She has some gelatin, but she's out of a few flavors. So I am getting her 3 boxes for my mother. When I say her, I think you know that, right? The mysterious mother you'll never see. 3 orange, 52 cents per box, and a 3 cherry, 52 cents per box. Now I need to get pudding, but not chocolate. She has enough chocolate. There is not a big variety of pudding. I don't understand. I wouldn't even be able to get chocolate for her Great Value brand if I wanted to. I only see a big box of Cook and Serve chocolate. What gives? So I'm getting her 1 vanilla, 68 cents, a French vanilla, 68 cents, and 2 pistachio, 68 cents each. She's newly addicted to pistachio pudding. But I think I will also get her a white chocolate Jell-O pudding, Jell-O brand. Yes, I'm going to go all out and spend more money. Nancy, for some reason, brought her a box like this. I don't know how she came about having that, and my mother loves it, and she said it's thicker. So I'm going to get her the white chocolate, and I think I'm going to try for her cheesecake pudding. not her favorite flavor. And when I was eating stuff like that, I didn't care for cheesecake flavored stuff. I don't care for cheesecake. I mean, I would eat it. I would eat 5 of them if it was in front of me. But, you know, it's just not my favorite. But anyway, I'm going to get her one. Not sure if I mentioned, but the Jell-O brand was 98 cents each for the pudding. I am picking up some Tylenol. I'm getting the arthritis relief for my mother. Well, it's the equivalent. $9.96 for this bottle. And then just for everyday use, and for me, I am getting just regular Tylenol. And this is $4.48. The whole reason I had to come out today is because I needed nose spray. I don't use it as much. I really think eating just meat has helped my congestion greatly, but I don't like to be without. And last night I wanted a little sniff of it. I was a little stuffy on one side, and after traveling and stuff, I thought, okay, that's normal. So I needed some. And I noticed that my equate, which was what, always like $1.86 or something like that, is up to $2.82. So, but then I also noticed that this kind that I've used before, which used to be only 88 cents, is 88 cents. It came back. I haven't seen it in a long time. So I'm getting this, and I think I'll get 3 of them. Since they're here, happy about that. I love a cheap addiction. I'm getting my mother this big-ass box of pancake mix, $3.88 for 5 pounds. And Nancy is the one who makes her pancakes too, and then we freeze them. I never shop for stuff like cookie dough, but I came across a recipe that I put on my blog at darlenemichaud.com, and I suggested that somebody could try the recipe with cookie dough, but I wanted sugar cookie dough, and they don't have sugar cookie dough in Great Value brand. Why not? They just have Great Value chocolate chip, which is $2.13, but my mother likes chocolate chip, so I'm just going to grab one to experiment. Now that it's not summer and I can actually run the oven, I really would like to do some concoction videos for you guys, but what I hate is I don't want to taste the stuff. So if you're watching the premiere, let me know in the chat if it matters, if I taste what I make or not. And if you're too late for the premiere, let me know in the comments if it's okay for me to do concoctions and just show you and not taste it. Is that weird? Might be, but I don't want to taste the stuff. Light cream for my coffee is more expensive here than at Hannaford by like, I think, close to $1 more. Why? Why, Walmart? Why? But that's okay. It's their store. They have the right to price it, and it's up to me to buy it or not. So I'm going to put that on my list for Hannaford because I'm going to have to go there for a bread from my mother anyway. Okay, do we need cottage cheese? I like Hannaford cottage cheese. I can no longer find my large curd cottage cheese here. Small curd, small. Get the fuck out. Large curd. Oh my God. I just sounded orgasmic with cottage cheese and a man was behind me. I am so sick of shopping. I just want to get out of here. But I need ice melt for the ramp, my driveway, everywhere. So I don't fall down, go boom, again, like last year. I stopped to get some dish soap, Sun, I don't know, some kind of ounces. Apparently I don't have the right glasses on. And it's only 97 cents. I was going to wait to get fabric softener at Dollar Tree because we need some, especially in the winter. You know me, hate static. And I can get 40 for $1 at Dollar Tree. I can get 40 for 97 cents here. So I'm picking up 2 boxes. You guys, I went to like the seasonal center in my Walmart because I thought that's where ice melt would be, but now I think it's an automotive, and by going from the seasonal to automotive, I had to go buy bike fucking horns. And kind of one of my rules is if I ever go by, I have to blow one of them. And there's so many people here, and I so don't want to. Do I? I'm sick to my stomach over it. Okay, I can do this. There's people right there. See, I don't like to startle people. Actually, I would love to go behind people and startle them because that's funny, but they might be people like me who are traumatized by being startled, so I don't want to do that to them. All right, I'm talking to avoid this. I'm putting it off. People everywhere. I'm so embarrassed. You have no clue how nervous I am. I am so tired of looking for ice melt, and I can't find anyone to ask. I'm ready to just ask other shoppers. I see some there, but it's the expensive kind. I don't want that. Where the hell is it? Where? Employee? Anyone? I found someone, a nice employee here who helped me when they were moving things around. I don't know if you remember, and he was determined to find whatever it was I was looking for. It might have been bread. He said it is in the lawn and garden, which is, I call it the seasonal, because right now all Christmas stuff is in there. I probably didn't go in there far enough and walk around enough, so let's go see. I think I'm done. I'm cashing out, and I'll chat with you in the car. I'm in line at self-scan, and I just remembered the Salvation Army bell ringer is outside, and I told him I'd catch him on the way out. I need to go to the bank and get some ones, because I like to put a one every time I go by a bell ringer. Remind me to go to the bank next week. Can you see that red car behind me? It's not mine. I know for sure, because my keys didn't work. My car's right here. It was only a few feet away, so that's okay that I made that mistake, right? I'm still so upset by that friendly and most ridiculous encounter with an old friend. I don't know, it's gonna be on my mind for several weeks, seriously. It's all I'm going to think about when I go to bed tonight. I'm going to have to try to find something else to think about or focus on. It's just very upsetting. You know, I forget for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden it hits me like it's just happening, and I can see myself being stupid and hear myself saying stupid saying stupid things. I'm laughing, but it's very upsetting to me. Oh, see, this is why I used to drink. Life was easier. Oh, I even brought shit like that up to a person I haven't talked to for years, and oh my God, please, don't let me go out anymore. I need to just stay home all the time. Now I feel like crying again. The only reason I even bother talking about this shit is because I know there are others out there, and I don't forget it. I have incidences from years ago, 20 years ago. I mean, I can see one and relive it so clear that somebody was coming to me that I knew very well, and she said hi, and I was paralyzed and just walked by her, and she was like, wow, yeah, nice, thanks. I mean, it was just, I was mortified that I just couldn't say hi back. It was just, I don't know. But I'd prefer to just walk past and say nothing than to be a fucking idiot in front of them. Okay, let's talk for a minute about my shirts. Remember I told you guys I couldn't find my bag of what I call winter shirts? These just like t-shirt shirts with, you know, usually a print on the front. This one's actually like flocked. It's soft, raised, like velvet. And I'm sure it was on sale, which is why I got it. And anyway, I bag them. I take them out of my dresser and bag them, and usually bring them upstairs in a bag for summer, so I can have just my summer shirts. You know, it's like 5 winter shirts, 5 summer shirts. And I couldn't find them, and I looked everywhere. And I even, of course, went upstairs because that's where they always are. And I was like, I wouldn't have put them way over there where I would have had to step over toys to get to. But I did look everywhere. I made my way through the 2 cluttered bedrooms upstairs. The uncluttered one, I could see quickly that they weren't there. And before my trip, I went upstairs to look for a second suitcase. And that happened to be downstairs where I left it last summer when I flew to Memphis to go get Skylar, because I don't put things away. But while I was up there, I was like, where's my bag? where are my shirts? Since I was up there, I thought, I'm going to look around one more time. So I looked in one bedroom, and then I looked back in the bedroom that I was standing in because I needed to shut the door. And as I go to shut the door, I happened to look down, and that fucking bag was sitting right there on the floor next to the door. And it's like, did a ghost come and put that there? Because I can't believe I would have missed that. For several weeks, I have been looking for that. And every time I want one, I go upstairs and say, I'm going to look again. Maybe I missed something. And it was right there before my very eyes. So you'll be back to seeing my shirts. Most of you who have been with me for a while have been seeing them every winter. There's like a couple like in a green shade and some pinks. And I have a black somewhere that I don't think I found for last season. Maybe that will make an appearance again. Anyway, so I found my shirt. I don't feel well at all because of my encounter. How can I get this out of my head? How? I'm not asking you because you don't know how. I've tried everything. Before I forget, I want to mention to you guys that Skylar dyed my hair in Memphis. We recorded it. It's on her channel, Skylar's World. The link is always down below to her channel, and I'll try to remember to put the link to the specific hair video, and or also maybe both, maybe one, maybe the other. I will link to the hair playlist, which goes back to the very beginning of my YouTube career. It was like one of my first few videos was me dyeing hair, which is funny because I was like petrified to be in front of camera, but I did it to thank people for yarn that people had sent my mother. And I did a yarn video, maybe, I don't know, maybe something else. And then the next thing I know, I'm in the bathroom dyeing my hair for the world to see. But I got a lot of views on that one. It's actually what gave me the boost on my YouTube channel back then. And that allowed me to make the decision to go full-time YouTube. So I'm very happy about that hair video. I wish I would have done a better job. It doesn't even have a good thumbnail. You know, it's just, I was just doing what I could do back then. So go watch the hair video on Skylar's channel so she can get the views. She was quite excited that I told her I was going to give her the hair video on her channel because that's a, you know, usually a pretty good pull for me. But I want her to have it, even though she's not monetized because she doesn't have enough watch time. She has enough subscribers. I think she's over 1,400 now. She got like almost 100 new subscribers during our trip, which is awesome. Thank you to everyone or anyone who subscribed to her channel. And if you haven't yet, please do. You don't get bombarded by videos with her because currently I'm the only one that does that with her. And we're not together very often. Trying to get Derek to take that over, but he is also very busy. And it's funny, you know, Derek, he can be on stage. He's a musician, but he's quite like shy or just uncomfortable in front of the camera. And I'm the opposite. I'm, you know, completely comfortable in front of the camera because I just don't even realize anybody's ever watching. But you know what? I think I would have been shy on stage back in the day. I don't think I would be now. I think I would be fine with that. And Skylar is kind of shy in front of him. Skylar is getting more and more shy about recording. And when she does, because I've had people mention this, and it breaks my heart, and I do want to explain, Skylar speaks clearly when she's talking to me. When she's on camera, her words get twisted, she hesitates, and that's all nerves. She didn't have that as much when she was younger, but now that she's a little older and she's well aware of how popular YouTube is, and, you know, when you think of it, and I was telling Derek this, I said, you know, she's only 10, and she sees people on YouTube. It's probably very, very cool to her to know that she has a channel and that she does videos with her meme, and she's done some absolutely alone. I don't think I could get her to do that now. When she was younger, maybe like 2 years ago, I think is when I started her channel, I could give her a camera and leave the room and she would just record. And it's funny because like one time she's doing a craft, but the whole time the camera is just on her face. That's how she set it up. And I left it. You don't see the craft unless she picks it up, you know, because she's a kid. She was a kid. But people will say things about, you know, speech impediments and, you know, she needs help. And it's like, you know, you guys, I don't think we have to explain every fucking thing about videos. Just stop and think for a second that what you're seeing is a little tiny portion of someone's life, and there's a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot of nerves that go into it. I can promise you, actual YouTubers are not saying those things. It's people who have never even probably tried recording and putting something on YouTube. You'd be amazed at how different you will sound or look or talk or even act. Skylar doesn't normally burp in my ear like she did in our tag-along, but we've been watching Miranda Sings. I've had people say how rude she is. She needs books on etiquette. You know, it's like, there's enough fucking shit, serious shit that goes on in this world that the last thing I'm concerned about is my granddaughter burping in my ear for the sake of a laugh. Because I know that's why she did it, because she's used to seeing those things. She's not about to do that. If, like, we're in the store, she wouldn't burp out loud like that. Just like I don't drop F-bombs everywhere I go. You know, people just don't get it. Everything you see on YouTube, I don't care how much you think somebody is natural, everyone who is recording is aware that there's a camera in their face. And when you're 10 years old and you're probably really excited about, you know, feeling like, oh my goodness, I'm on YouTube, like all the other people that I watch that I you know, to her, she's, you know, at that age that she idolizes people. You know, she was glued to Matty B for like a year, watched all his videos, and, you know, now she's on there. So she probably thinks people are looking at me like I look at him. You know, I don't know what she thinks, but she gets twisted. And it makes me almost not want to record with her as much, because I don't want to say to her, when you speak now, make sure you speak clearly. I don't want it to be a fucking job for her. I want her to just enjoy herself and stumble over her words. That's the only way she'll ever learn how to do it and to relax. The more she does it, she would relax. But it stops me a little bit, because I don't like the people who give the comments, which is why I had completely turned all her comments off. I mean, and then, you know, people will comment about her size. I mean, it's just awful. You think it's heartbreaking when to me, it's not heartbreaking when anybody says stuff like that to me. My appearance, I don't give a shit what anybody says. It's stupid to bother to take time to do that. I don't like that there are humans out there that their focus in this world is to put hate on someone, but I don't take it personally. I don't care at all. But I care about absolute strangers when I read their comments. I'll watch a video I like and I'll read a comment and somebody's, you know, just picking them apart for whatever reason. And it hurts me so bad for a complete stranger. Can you imagine how much it hurts me when somebody says something about my granddaughter to me or on her channel? I mean, I don't know. But I'm never going to let that stop me and Skylar from recording. So if she twists her words, forgive her. She's a kid. She's nervous. And if she burps in my ear, just understand that was all in good fun. It's not the end of the fucking world. You know, it's like we're just having fun. And that's the kind of fun we have together. But you know what? We're not just sitting and burping all day. We do all kinds of stuff. I'm teaching her to sew. We played games. I mean, we do a lot of very cool things. I love and care about my granddaughter, and I only want the best for her. And I don't need people giving me shit about her. I really don't. Okay, speaking of playing games and sewing, I do have 3 videos that I recorded with Skylar, and I told her I would not be able to edit until we got home, because I did not want to spend any more time editing with her, you know, while I was there, because it takes away my precious time. So we did do a little one of cheering. I might put that, I don't know what I really got for footage, but that might just be like a 2-minute video. I can put that on her channel. And we did one of this awesome game that we made. That the game itself was 2 days of arts and crafts, of putting this together. It's like a marble track, and we played with that a lot. And I just wish the part that I recorded, nothing fun happened like when we weren't recording and the marble would bounce from one place to another. And Derek even played with us. We had so much fun with that game. I can't even begin to tell you how much it would crack us up, that, you know, we would put a marble and it would roll down and sometimes jump over something and go into the 100 slot, and then other times we'd try to recreate that and it would just bounce around and land in 10. I know, you had to be there, but it was fun. it made us laugh a lot, and we absolutely enjoyed it, and it's awesome that I get to do things like that with my son and his daughter, my granddaughter, so that was good. And then the other video I do have is showing her little sewing machine. So I want you guys to be able to see that, and she showed how we use it. And again, you know, it's like I hate to put it out there because I don't want to hear shit about stuff. And I don't even want her to know that people do that. You know, I don't say to her, and you know, she doesn't watch my videos, so she's not going to hear me talking about this. I don't even like Derek to know that people say that, because I don't want him to feel bad or to be worried if she's doing a video. Is, you know, somebody going to find a way to say something to her? Well, nobody can say anything to her. You know, I'm in control of her comments and stuff. But anyway, it's just all the, you know, the stuff that goes with YouTube, and it's just so sad to see how many people out there are just really crappy ass people. That's all there is to it. I guess that's it for now. I want you guys to subscribe and click the bell, and that's supposed to notify you when I do a premiere. I'm pretty good with doing a premiere for every single video as long as I have the time, because I enjoy very much the little chat that we get to do on the sidebar. But people are saying they're not getting notified until well after. Another thing you can do is you can join my Peanut Gallery Facebook group, and you're not going to be bothered by any notifications of people posting in that group other than me, because I'm the only one who can post. And I do post and update people. Like today, people in that group knew I was going out and that I was hoping to do a premiere. So they already have an alert of this is what's coming later, and keep checking the group to see. And then when the video is scheduled and I have a time for the premiere, I will post that in there also. So do go join that group. The link is always down below, and it's not broken. Nobody else can post, and I turn comments off. So there's no commenting, there's no drama at all, unless I just feel like ranting about something. I guess that is about it, folks. I do have a fabric frenzy coming up. I can't believe that, on the 29th and 30th. Oh my God, really? Isn't that next week sometime? It's going to probably be a more low-key, but I have to work on that all weekend and get that up to par. It's going to be a little slow for the next couple of frenzies. This one, because I had my trip. Next month, December, I'm having surgery, and this is a little bit more complicated, so I'll be down and out for probably a little while. But I am hoping to actually even record from the hospital, depending on how long I'm in there. It depends how I feel. If I'm in pain or I'm doped up or whatever, it'd be kind of funny if I was doped up and recorded. But we'll just see. And so I won't be doing a lot of fabric shopping in December either, and with the holidays. But I have enough to get me through the next couple of months. That is inside Patreon and at the $3 level. And I'm still with Patreon. You know, they make changes that I don't agree with and that I don't like, but I'm on that platform. I'm sticking with that for now. I will still be doing something for YouTube memberships. I just have a lot on my mind right now, and a lot of stuff that I have to do. I have things with my rental property. I'm just a busy girl, and a lot of things weighing me down and are, you know, just, you know, making it hard for me to want to do, you know, other cool things. But we'll get there. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye!